Stop. Your dog has rules. Not the rules you set for them. Rules they set for you, and they have been expecting you to follow them since the day you brought them home. You never got a list. Nobody handed you a manual. But your dog has been watching, judging, keeping score. And every single time you break one of these rules, something shifts between you, something invisible, something your dog feels, but you never see. Today, we reveal the unspoken rules. The ones your dog has always expected. The ones nobody ever taught you. The ones that, once you know them, will change everything about how you live with your dog. Stay with me. This is the video your dog has been waiting for you to watch. Here is the thing about dogs that most owners never fully grasp. Your dog is not just reacting to your behavior. Your dog is evaluating it every single day. They are running a constant assessment of whether you are the kind of human they can fully trust, fully relax with, fully give themselves to. And that assessment is based on a set of expectations so deep, so ancient, so wired into the canine brain that no amount of treats or toys or expensive beds can override them. These are not trained expectations. These are instinctive ones. And when you meet them, your dog exhales. They relax. They give you something that most dog owners spend years chasing: complete and total trust. But when you break them, when you violate these unspoken rules day after day, your dog does not leave. They do not stop loving you, but something closes. Something that should be wide open goes quiet, and the relationship you could have had stays just out of reach. Today, we open it back up. Unspoken rule number 1. Never lie to your dog. I know what you are thinking. Cannot lie to my dog. They do not understand language. But that is exactly wrong. Your dog does not understand your words, but they understand something far more powerful than words. They understand your patterns. Your dog has memorized every signal that precedes every event in their life. The sound of the leash means walk. The smell of your coat means you are leaving. The tone of your voice means something is wrong. The way you move toward the door means departure. And when you use those signals, and then the event does not happen, your dog does not just feel confused. They feel betrayed. When you pick up the leash to calm them down, with no intention of walking, you have just lied to your dog. When you use the word walk in a sentence but do not mean it, you have just lied to your dog. When you pretend to throw the ball and hide it behind your back and laugh at their confusion, you have just lied to your dog. Every single one of these micro-betrayals chips away at the foundation of trust your dog is trying to build with you. Because dogs live in a world of cause and effect. This signal always means this event. This pattern always produces this outcome. When you break that, when the signal no longer reliably predicts the event, your dog stops trusting the signals. And a dog that cannot trust the signals cannot fully trust the source. The rule is simple. Be consistent. Be honest in your patterns. If you pick up the leash, walk. If you open the treat bag, give a treat. If you say a word your dog has learned to associate with something, follow through. Your dog is not asking for perfection. They are asking for reliability. And reliability is the foundation of every great relationship, human or canine. Unspoken rule number 2. Always come back. This one sounds obvious, but the way you come back matters more than most owners realize. Your dog does not just track whether you return. They track how you return. Every single departure and return is a data point your dog uses to calibrate their sense of security. When you leave and come back calm, when your energy on return is steady and warm, when you acknowledge them without creating a circus of excitement, your dog's nervous system learns something profound. Leaving is safe. Returning is safe. The world is predictable and good. But when you return with frantic energy, when you burst through the door with overwhelming excitement, when you immediately escalate your dog's emotional state through the roof, you are actually confirming their worst anxiety. Something intense happens when you come back. Therefore, something intense must have been happening when you were gone. The rule is not just come back. The rule is come back calm, come back steady, come back in a way that says, everything is normal. Nothing dramatic happened. The world held together while I was gone, and it will hold together next time too. Because a dog whose owner returns calmly is a dog who waits calmly. Unspoken rule number 3. Protect them, not just from physical danger, from emotional danger too. Your dog trusts you to read situations before they do, to identify threats before your dog has to step in before your dog feels the need to. When your dog is uncomfortable, when a stranger approaches too fast, when a child is pulling at them, when another dog is making them nervous, and you do nothing, your dog has to handle it themselves. And a dog that handles it themselves does not trust their owner to do it. They start doing it first, every time, without waiting, without looking to you for guidance, because experience has taught them, you will not step in, so I will. This is how reactive dogs are created, not through bad genetics, genetics, not through poor training, but through owners who did not step in soon enough, consistently enough to teach their dog. I see what makes you uncomfortable, and I will not let it happen to you. The rule is simple. Be your dog's advocate in the vet's office, in the dog park, on the street, in your own home. When your dog looks to you for help, help them before they have to help themselves. Unspoken rule number 4. Give them a job. This one surprises people because in the modern world, we think the best life for a dog is a life of rest and play and treats and love. No demands, no expectations, no challenges, just comfort. And for a human, that might sound like paradise. But for a dog, it is a slow erosion of identity. Dogs were not built for idle comfort. They were built for purpose. For thousands of years, every dog had a job. Herding, hunting, guarding, tracking, retrieving. Every single breed you can name was created for a specific function. And that function does not disappear just because your dog now lives in an apartment. It goes underground. It becomes restlessness, anxiety, destructive behavior, excessive barking, obsessive habits. Not because your dog is broken, but because your dog has a drive with nowhere to go. The unspoken rule is this: give your dog something to do. It does not have to be elaborate. Hide treats around the house and let them find them. Teach them to carry something on walks. Give them a puzzle feeder at mealtimes. Create a routine that includes a task they can complete and feel proud of. Because a dog with a job is a dog with dignity, and a dog with dignity is a dog at peace. Unspoken rule number 5. Let them be a dog. This is the rule that most loving owners break most often, and they break it completely out of love. We want our dogs to be comfortable. We want them to be safe. We want them to fit into our lives, our schedules, our spaces, our aesthetics, our social situations. And in doing so, we sometimes strip away the very things that make them feel alive. We stop them sniffing because we are in a hurry. We stop them digging because of the garden. We stop them playing rough because it makes us nervous. We dress them in outfits that restrict their movement. We keep them away from mud and water and grass and dirt. We interrupt their interactions with other dogs because we feel anxious watching. And slowly, without meaning to, we create a dog that lives entirely for our comfort and not at all for their own. The rule your dog is asking you to follow is the most generous one on this list. Let me be what I am. Let me sniff. Let me roll. Let me play the way dogs play. Let me interact with the world through my senses, not just through the filtered version of the world you have created for me. Give me 1 hour a day where I am fully a dog, and I will give you the rest of my life as the best companion you have ever had. 5 unspoken rules. 5 things your dog has always expected. Never lie to them through your patterns. Come back calm every single time. Protect them before they have to protect themselves. Give them a purpose that honors what they were built for, and let them be fully and completely a dog. None of these rules require money. None of them require training. None of them require anything except paying attention, being consistent, and choosing your dog the same way they choose you every single day, without conditions, without exceptions, without ever asking whether you deserve it. Here is what I want you to do right now. Think about which of these 5 rules you have been breaking, not because you are a bad owner, but because nobody ever told you they existed. Now pick one, just one, and start following it today. Then come back here and tell us, which rule are you going to keep from now on? Drop it in the comments, because every answer you leave makes every other dog owner who reads it a little bit better, and their dog's life a little bit richer. If this video made you see your dog differently, give it a thumbs up right now. 1 second of your time helps this reach every dog owner who needs to hear this. Subscribe to Dog IQ. We give you one more piece of the language until you and your dog finally, completely understand each other. See you in the next one.